What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be talking about Black Ops 6, my opinions on it, and just kind of going over what I've seen from the multiplayer and also the zombies portion. I decided to choose this World at War gameplay in the background. This is World at War Plutonium, and World at War is one of my favorite COD games. I think the glory days of COD were 2007 to 2012, and really nothing since then has ever compared to those games, and we're going to get into that too. But this was a pretty solid gameplay. Went like, I don't know, 50 and 25 or 50 and 28 or something like that. Pretty good gameplay. There were some annoying ass snipers in here that I was shitting on with the PPSH, so enjoy that in the background while we uncover this mess that is Black Ops 6. So, gonna start off with the multiplayer, because that is probably the biggest portion of the game and what most people care about. And honestly, for someone who's been playing FPS games for over 15 years, I cannot describe to you how stupid Omni movement and the diving thing is in a first-person shooter. It makes no sense. The first FPS game I ever played was Medal of Honor European Assault, and the first COD game I ever played was Call of Duty 2. So I've been doing this for a long time. I know what makes a good FPS game, and those mechanics are a no-go. They're dog shit. Like, dude, Omni movement, that's literally what third-person shooters use, so you can move your character around in all directions with your left analog. That doesn't make sense in an FPS game. And that Max Payne diving system, again, it's just extra movement to say like, hey, look what we can do. It serves no purpose. It was kind of like the dolphin dive in Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2. No one used it. It was literally just there. The only part that it made sense in was in Zombies for using PhD Flopper. Besides that, multiplayer wise, using the dive was just stupid. It made no sense. That's how bots played. But in terms of this new system with the Omni movement and the dive in any direction, and then trying to pass that off as like realism, that doesn't make any sense. That's like the most unrealistic thing you could pick. And I understand that to make a good COD game it has to be arcadey, but you need some realism. You just want standard movement. If you want to add in sliding, that's fine. Personally, my favorite games were the games that didn't have sliding in it, and I really don't like it as much because all it does is create these annoying movement players that just want to slide around and use shotguns and shit, and it literally takes no skill, compared to a game like this where it was all about your aim and your actual gunplay, which is the core mechanic of an FPS game. I mean, anyone who's been playing them for over 10 years would know that. But of course, the company itself, Activision, doesn't care about veteran players. They just want to appeal to the modern fan base because they're still going to make money by selling stupid ass skins, those shitty ass anime skins, you know, the girly ass celebrity skins, half who I've never even heard of before because I don't pay attention to that shit. It's just stupidity. It makes no sense. It doesn't belong. It's a game that's lost its identity, and honestly I have no reason to buy that game. I didn't even play the beta. I watched people play it and I thought, this is dog shit. I'm not going to spend the time of downloading 148 gigabytes to play a fucking beta. 148 gigabytes! You know how fucking stupid that is? A beta should be max like 20 gigs. It's 4 maps with half the shit in there. How in the flying fuck is it over 100 gigabytes? That's retarded. Not to mention, you had to pre-purchase this piece of shit, which I was not going to, because it looks like it sucks horse dick. And I have no reason to want to play it. Literally no reason. And even the zombies, that's what we're going to get into next, is the zombies. I have no reason to want to play that either, honestly. Because, is it going to compare to Black Ops 3 zombies, which is probably the best zombies that there is? the reason I don't list Black Ops 3 as a top 5 COD is because that's all it had going for it was zombies. The multiplayer was shit. The campaign was extremely shit. I know the multiplayer, some people liked it. I didn't. I thought ExoCOD was ass. More things that didn't belong in COD. Again, this has been going on for a long time. The jetpacks should have never been in there, nor all the other stuff that they're putting in there nowadays. But Black Ops 3 Zombies nailed it. It was perfect. You had the Chronicles, and then on PC, you have all the custom maps, which is what really made it worth it. Black Ops 3 was one of the first games I bought when I got a PC because custom zombies is a huge part of what I play. I really enjoy it. But, you know, it's one of those things. Is it going to be as good as that in terms of zombies? Probably not. Even Cold War, as much as I enjoyed Cold War zombies, it was pretty stale and boring after a while. I mean, I was able to get to like round 50 on all those maps in less than 3 days. That's pretty crazy. I mean, yeah, I could do that on Black Ops 3 with a lot of the Chronicles maps, but that's because I've been playing them for a while. You know, a lot of those maps I had played when they came out on either World at War, BO1 or BO2, so I already knew the maps, but we're talking about maps that were brand new. When I first hopped into Cold War, and I didn't really find them a challenge at all. I mean, they were fun for high rounds, but there was really no, like, challenge to it, and that made it boring over time. Like, a map like Verrückt, for instance, it was hated for many, many years, but then people started to like it because it was that challenge map that you could always go back to, and it actually had a decent layout to it. I mean, that's a map that I actually really like that a lot of people don't. Especially on Black Ops 3, it's fun because you can camp in a corner and spam the Wunderwaffe until high rounds, but you know, it's one of those things. Is Black Ops 6 Zombies going to be that great? I think not. From what I've seen, it really doesn't look that good. You know, I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like it's going to be these big, like, extensive maps that are just not going to be worth it. That's my feeling with this Black Ops 6 Zombies, because if it is going to be like Cold War Zombies, then it's certainly not worth buying that game, and I would never buy a game for like $70 just to play zombies when I could just play Black Ops 3 custom zombies and play as many maps as I want from different COD games that are like remakes, not to mention all of the other stuff. So unless it's really going to stand out, like, oh, this is going to be the best new zombies yet since BO3, I would have no interest in playing it. And from what I can tell, from watching what I've seen, really doesn't look that great. But all in all, I don't think the game looks that good at all. Because the thing is that Omni movement is still going to be in zombies. So, and I've seen this on Reddit too, a lot of people are getting motion sick from the Omni movement and the like diving and shit just because it's like too much movement. It's like literally a mod. It's like something you would see in a modded gameplay. It makes no sense that that stuff's in there, and it's gonna ruin all the mechanics of the game, whether it's in zombies or not. Yeah, you don't have to use it in zombies, but again, it's just not good. It's not looking good. It's a game that has lost its identity. And in terms of what the zombies maps are, I mean, do they look good layout wise? I would say somewhat yes, but it's the mechanics and everything else, the progression system that's probably gonna ruin shit. I don't know. I just don't have high hopes for it. But anyways, hope you enjoyed, and make sure to leave a comment and like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.